Abundance, 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 and gratitude. Now I'm ready to play this video real fast, and I want you to think genetics. The world is trying to teach you that is about love and hate. That's all the world is trying to teach you. It's not telling you the truth. Everything boils down to genetics. What your DNA is going to determine how your phenotype look. Your skin, hair, eyes, organ placements, everything, even down to your behavior and characteristics. You're not going to see a fish trying to act like an ant because it doesn't carry its DNA. You're not going to see a buffalo try to act like a zebra because it doesn't carry its DNA. Your DNA controls and determines how you look, how you think. This is scientific facts, but the world wants you to think it's racism and hate. No, it's not. So I want you to listen to this right here, my people. This is diabolical and crazy and ludicrous, and it's only the artificial people that are thinking and moving like this. Listen to this.
There is new controversy tonight for a school district that at one time had become accustomed to it. 3 boys at a Virginia high school are being investigated by the district for objecting to having a biological female in their locker room. Correspondent Alexandria Hoff explains tonight.
The frenzy starts again.
LCPS, you created this situation.
Tension reignites within the Loudoun County School District, this time over a Title IX investigation into 3 high school boys.
When I got the call that was saying that he was being formally investigated for sexual harassment, I was shocked and appalled and confused.
Renee Smith was told her son and 2 others were accused of sexually harassing a female student who identifies as male inside the boys' locker room. The female student recorded the incident. LCPS allows students to use bathrooms and locker rooms that align with their gender identity. Video of the encounter was obtained by attorneys representing the boys.
I'm so uncomfortable with a girl. Female girl.
Just the fact that they recognize that there's a girl in their locker room was apparently enough to get them investigated for sexual harassment.
LCPS stated it would not investigate students based on personal beliefs alone. Quote, provided those expressions do not violate policies prohibiting hate speech, discriminatory language, threats, or other forms of harmful or disruptive conduct. The boys' parents point out another policy which prohibits recording inside locker rooms.
This person was still allowed to use the locker room. And, to me, after an egregious offense of recording people in the locker room, I feel like you should lose your privileges.
The governor and state attorney general's offices are investigating the school's response to the incident. In 2021, Loudoun County was thrust into the spotlight after a female student was sexually assaulted by a male student in the girls' bathroom. Brett.
So first of all, let's just start with the first one, 2021, as they went backwards. A male posed as a female, said that wanted to be, I'm a male, I'm a biological male. However, a biological male posed as a female and went inside of the female's locker room and sexually assaulted a female. You didn't know that would take place? Really? You can search up transgender male went to a female prison, and then the females got pregnant inside the prison by the transgender male. Yeah, that makes sense. You people have these people, and this is not a real person. This is an AI. This you can tell by the makeup, the skin, the features. This is not real. But anyway, these people are sick mentally. This is a genetic thing. These people are sick mentally. Now you fast forward to the day of a female, a biological female, is stating that they identify as a male inside of a locker room full of males, and males feel uncomfortable and they are in the wrong. Are you French toast kidding me? This is modern day Rome at its height, and it's going to get even more crazier, my people, because this is what this entity want. This is diabolical. This is egregious. This is crazy. This is mental illness, and it's a genetic thing because they are spliced with too many different species. They are spliced with female and male species. That's what makes it so bad. And this is why their thinking is so completely off. Their brains are completely underdeveloped, and they have no way of thinking for themselves. This is outrageous. And you don't see this going on in so-called black schools. However, this is the type of activity. A male is going to identify as a female, go in a female locker room and sexually assault a female. A female is going to identify as a male, go into the male locker room, and the males in the male locker room have a problem with her being in there, and they are in trouble. This is fucking crazy. Why we need to get our children, we need to get our children away from these people, and we do not see it. But don't worry. We're going to deal with this shit as well, people, for following a race that had no intentions other than to abuse you and get you to fall further from who you truly are. Abundance and gratitude to all.